Heyo everybody, Haku here with my predictions for the season premiere of Season 2 of Fear the Walking Dead. Now, the predictions on this are kind of based on very, very little because we have really very little to go off here, but I think I have some general ideas, so I'm going to share them even if this video may end up a little short. Now, I loved Season 1. Nick and Strand are really awesome. We were given this promo, and we're given a few promos, but they're all really short. And it seems like usually with the promos that we get, the first half of the season, there are a couple scenes maybe from all of it, but pretty much everything in the promo is from the first 2 or 3 episodes. That's how it is usually with the Comic-Con trailers from my perspective. There's usually a couple scenes from episodes after that, but it's usually nearly all from episodes 1 through 3. So that's what I think we've seen here. And since we've seen stuff with the flight and getting on other islands and meeting new people and stuff, or maybe not on islands, but getting on land some other places, I think that's going to come in a little later, maybe episodes 2 or 3. I don't think we're going to get that right off the bat, because I think we're going to pick up right where we left off. And if we do that, I think we'll spend the first bit of the episode like with some internal struggle, some internal tension in the group, with Liza having just died, and like Chris wasn't there to say goodbye to her or whatever. I think there's going to be tension there, tension with Strand wanting to leave and get on the boat, and maybe everybody else doesn't really want to. And I think around that time is we're going to get the sun setting and start moving into night. Now at night, I think that Cobalt is going to happen. And if you remember, I think that Cobalt was where the military was planning to evacuate and then just bomb the city to get rid of all the walkers or whatever. So it looks from the promos to me like Cobalt will happen. It seems like there's explosions and fire everywhere. And I think that's why they need to, they haven't decided yet if or when they're getting on the ship. They probably have some struggle and argue back and forth. But then once the bombs start exploding, it starts burning everywhere, and the walkers start like coming towards them or whatever. I don't know why they would be moving away from the explosions. That doesn't really make sense for walkers. But whatever happens, they're going to have to be running to get off of land, because shit is getting demolished at land. There's nothing there that's safe for them at this point. So they're going to have to run off, get on the boat, and I think that's a lot of what we see at night when they're trying to struggle to get on that raft. It looks like they're carrying Liza's body with them to me, and they get on the little lifeboat with Nick. They kill a couple walkers, and they get to the ship. Now, once they're on the ship, I think we may have a little bit more internal struggle with how this is all going to go down. And I just think that this episode is going to be slower than a lot of people are thinking, and we're going to have a lot more internal struggle, because I think people are forgetting that Fear the Walking Dead Season 1, the episodes were incredibly slow except for the last one. So I don't think we're going to get like a ton in the very first episode. Now I think after that internal conflict throughout the night and stuff, going back into daytime, the episode's cliffhanger is going to be that Maddie sees a group of people on a lifeboat. They may be the people from the flight, they may not be, but I think we're just going to end with her seeing them. So that's pretty much it. Internal struggle, nighttime, Cobalt happens, they all get on Abigail, then more internal struggle, and then in the morning, Maddie and Maddie and Daniel are going to see the lifeboat of people. And that's about how this is just gonna go in the first episode. And then moving into episodes 2 and 3, we can get into the Flight 462 stuff and meeting new people, going on land again, things like that. Because I'm assuming they'll have to go on land every once in a while to scavenge and stuff. And now that I think about it, that could be a really cool concept for the whole season. Like, they're on a boat, but most of it focuses on they need to keep getting off the boat to go get supplies and stuff. That could actually be done really, really well. It'd be really cool. And honestly, this is a super, super short video, but that's all I've got. I mean, I don't really think there's any more that I could talk about for this episode, because we're going to have to. We have a lot of different things that are going to happen later on, and I think a lot of our stuff is hinting at more stuff happening later on rather than just the first episode, because they've got to save stuff to fill out the entire first half of the season before we get our mid-season break. And we're going to have 7 episodes, then the break, then 8 episodes for the back half, if any of you didn't know how it was going to go for this season. So, yeah, I really am struggling for anything more to say. I think that's about it. If you guys did like the video. Sorry it was a bit of a quick one, but those are all the predictions I think that we've been given enough information to make. Comment down there, tell me what you think's going to happen, what you thought of my predictions. No spoilers, please, for people that don't want them, so just no spoilers until after the episode airs. Subscribe for more Fear the Walking Dead, Tower of God, One Piece, and a bunch more. Follow on Twitter for updates on different things, like when I'm posting videos or if anything is getting pushed back. I thank you all so very, very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.